Kiwanuka standing and ready. Tate comes out firing. Kiwanuka gets the jab going again, pinpointing that cut area of the face. One loss for Kiwanuka in his career, 25 wins, a couple of draws. First two fights with Rodney Coney and Robert Britt were draws. And then Kiwanuka won 19 in a row before losing the fight to Tate. Since then, 6 straight wins, 5 by knockout, and up to number 1 in the world by the IBF for Kiwanuka. Thomas Tate, 9-time Michigan Golden Glove champion, won 220 amateur fights, with 18 defeats, the national amateur champion. Won his first 22 pro fights, 18 by knockout.
Ricky's punching, Ricky's trying to tie up. Thomas Tate promising he's going to get a knockout tonight. He may get it right here. This crowd senses it.
Well,
I sense it. Joseph Kiwanuka is wobbled.
Well, Thomas Tate again spurred on by another cut. He's now cut around the left eye, around the right eye. Crowd getting behind Tate. This is his first fight at the Blue Horizon. And he is winning over many fans. Courageous effort by Thomas Tate.
Wobbling. Kiwanuka is ready to go.
Well, for a man who's never gone before, I don't know if he's that close, but he's got his mouth open, looks to be winded. Did he overtrain again? Thomas Tate is cracking through. Kiwanuka is just a slashing pack of punches, you can tell. Just looking at the face of his opponent, Thomas Tate. Kind of guy who does open cuts, undercut. Thomas Tate comes from underneath.
Good arsenal of weapons from Tate. He can hit you from any angle. Nice pivot. And look who's boxing now. Good movement from Kiwanuka. Something he should have been doing throughout this barrage of punches.
Tate, well, Joseph looking very clouded. Left-footed.
There it is again. Oh, big left hook.
Oh, Kiwanuka, but Tate returns the fire.
Big round for Thomas Tate. His best round of this fight.
Brings the crowd to his feet.
Bloody warrior.
Double barrel action now in the Thomas Tate corner. Doctor leaning in. Tate says he's fine. He's just getting started. A couple more cuts on his face. He'll take Kiwanuka out.
You're in good shape. You don't have nothing to hold back from. You know you're in good shape. You did it together. Doing great. Come on.
No quitting, Thomas Tate.
He's ready to go. He wants to go for it. He's trying to shoot. Look, it's your territory. He's trying to shoot. He's trying to shoot one shot. That's right. He's trying
No quitting his corner man either. That's Willie Hayes and James Green trying to spur him on. They've got a fired up Thomas Tate.
What's coming out off of him?
Somebody needs to fire up Joseph Kiwanuka. Just kind of going through the motions. Little confusion over there in the corner of Kiwanuka. They're wiping some of the Vaseline away from his mouth.
And the crowd chanting, Tate, Tate. Thomas Tate has gone in there and has won this crowd over, heading into round number 10. He is fighting a Blue Horizon fight. Thomas Tate wants to prove that it is not over. After suffering those defeats to Rocky Gannon and Silvio Blanco, following the big victory against Joseph Kiwanuka. At the age of 31, Thomas Tate still insistent. Another world title shot out there for him. Well, right now he's trying to whip the #1 world contender in Joseph Tuanuka in what is a very close fight heading here into this 10th round.
There may be a world championship fight out there for Thomas Tate. Champions Frank Lyles, Robin Reed, Paul Greer, Steve Collins.
There's a world championship fight out there for Tim Witherspoon. Alex Lewis on his dance card. In the future, we'll see former heavyweight champ next week against Levi Billups, and also a couple of other aspiring heavyweights, undefeated Gary Bell, 14-2 Robert Hawkins, who comes off a big win. That's all next week. Gary Bell, of course, the sparring partner is Dana Holyfield, the man who simulated Mike Tyson for Holyfield. Tate jumping in with the right hand. Passes Tuanuka again. Inside a minute to go in round number 10. Tate leading, but still moving forward, hearing his name being chanted by this sellout crowd at the fabled Blue Horizon. Great moment for Thomas Tate here, trying to make it 2 in a row over Joseph Tuanuka. He says he has Tuanuka's number. As Tuanuka comes straight forward, he knows everything that Tuanuka will do. Thomas Tate once again confusing Joseph early and coming on here late, as he did in their first meeting, and trying to withstand the carving of his face by Joseph Tuanuka. Down to the final seconds of the 10th of the scheduled 12-round NABF championship fight. With instructions to Joseph Tuanuka, he knows his #1 contender is
the man
in trouble.
is dead tired, but you're not doing nothing. Yeah. You're not doing anything. Yeah. Let your hand go. Yeah. All right? Yeah. You told me, yeah, but you're not doing it. All right? Okay. Let your hands go, Joe. Okay. You can knock the man out. Okay. All right? Okay. We got 2 more rounds. Okay. All right? Okay. All right.
Not a familiar sight from us. Or to see Joseph Tuanuka with blood streaming down his nose, swelling over that right eye. He's taking a lot of shots on the left side of his face also.
Eddie Mustafa Muhammad wants him to work. He's got 10 tough rounds already. Tuanuka, who's been 12 twice. The fight against Thomas Tate, and also in April against Antoine Bird. Major experience coup for Tuanuka. He knew that he'd be extended in that fight, and he was, but he was able to pull it out. Later, coming on with tremendous pressure. He has not been able to pull that off here against Tate. He has not been able to up the pressure. Thomas Tate moving from side to side, showing all the angles. There you see it again.
Speed beats power. You know, I've said it before, and I've seen it time and time again. Tuanuka has tremendous power, but speed always overwhelms power.
Hasn't been able to get that one shot. But Muhammad wants Tuanuka to keep on working. He feels that Tate is tiring. I think that Tate would disagree with that.
Well, the demeanor on the face of Tuanuka looks like he's the one that is fatigued.
But the white trunks of Tuanuka are starting to turn pink. And that's actually from the blood on the face of Tate.
Tate's got orange stripes on his trunks. His trunks are turning kind of orange. He also has some blood on them. Good combination again from Tate, and watch that Tate, after he throws the combination, he moves fingers away from that right hand. If you're Tuanuka, you got to steer him into that right hand with your left. pushing into it and then cracking with the right. Oh, Tate is so crafty. His punches come at you from different angles, and he also moves.
For the first time in his career, and he may not be getting up.
It's over.
Thomas Tate with a stunning, dramatic knockdown of the world's #1 super middleweight contender in round number 11. Joseph Chuanuka does not know what hit him.
Right here, Sergey Kovac.